welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for tuning in. Here on Ashley the Southern Frugal Mama, we like to talk about frugality, simple living, and things to make our life less chaotic, decrease clutter, that type of thing. So if this is your jam, I hope that you will subscribe. I hope you will tune in and hang out with me. Right now I'm at a ballpark. That's why the sun is crazy. I'm at the playground with my daughter back there as we wait on our game to begin. So right now in South Carolina, it's about 40 something degrees. Pretty cold for me right now, but it's supposed to get up into the mid 60s today. But I do love fall. The leaves are changing some. They're not quite as orange and yellow as our northern friends, but they are starting to change a little bit. But have you ever struggled to figure out what kind of gift to get for your loved one, whether for a birthday or Christmas? My house during holidays is really difficult sometimes because the clutter really increases my anxiety. So I've compiled a list of things that won't clutter up your house, and some that are very cost effective that you could give your loved ones. So please put down in the comments below if you have some I did not mention. I'll have another video with more ideas, so stay tuned for that. I do have 2 jobs, so I don't post on the regular, but if you'll subscribe, you will be notified whenever I do post. And I'm also not the most technologically advanced person. But number 1 is a hike. I do love a good hike. Sometimes my family will just go into the mountains of a nearby state and we'll do some hiking, especially when it's a little warmer because there's waterfalls and they can get into the water. And it's really fun for our family to get out in nature. I love all the nature sounds. You may hear the birds behind me. Number 2 is the movies. Now I know movies can be super expensive. So you could do movie tickets and take your own snacks and popcorn if you don't feel convicted about that. Or there are like cheaper options. Maybe you could do a matinee, or we have some discount movie theaters near where I live. When it's warmer, you could go to a water park. Those are usually not quite that costly. Especially like for kids, you could do like a little basket with water park things, maybe some swimming trunks or a bathing suit, some goggles, sunscreen, and that type of thing, and that could be their gift. A comedy show. I really love comedy shows, especially clean comedy. If you're okay with not clean comedy, whatever, you do you. Concerts are really fun. Sometimes those tickets are not very costly. You could also go ice skating or roller skating. Our ice skating rink is not as close, but we did have some roller skating rinks that are a little closer, and one of them actually got flooded when we had Hurricane Helene, but it's a lot of fun, especially for the kids. You could also go bowling. I know near us in the summertime, kids bowl free. You just have to pay for the shoes, but bowling is really fun. And it's not a gift that will clutter up your house. Paintball. So one good place to find cheaper gifts is Groupon. And I saw the other day, paintball for 4 people was, I want to say like $40. So not bad at all. And they have all of the equipment and things like that, like the chest protectors and helmets and things like that that you need. I've never done one of these, but I would really like to, and that's an escape room. I think that will be fun. I have one friend, they go to escape rooms all the time in different areas and they love it. You could also do an ice cream date. Who doesn't love ice cream? I guess unless you're lactose intolerant, but there are those options also. You could go to a sporting event. So whatever sport that you really like in your area. I know hockey's big in some places and not others. We don't really have a big hockey crowd around here. There is about 45 minutes away. It is a little bigger. You can go to that ice skating rink and watch a professional team, well, semi-professional around here. In my area, baseball, football is really big. Soccer, lacrosse is getting bigger. So golf, whatever you like. That's an idea. It's a sporting event. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law used to take my son for his birthday to see the Atlanta Braves because we're Braves fans. And they would just make it all about him, and he loved it. So they would go before the game and do the activities that they had there, and he will have those memories for a lifetime. But I'm a huge believer in experiences because, again, they'll have those memories for a lifetime. Experiences lead to longer lasting joy, I feel, because they do create those memories. But if you ask your loved ones what they received 2 years ago for Christmas, they probably have no idea. So these ideas will create those memories. You could also do an acts of service, or if you have a skill, you could also do that for a gift. Maybe you could do like a little coupon book for laundry service for a loved one. I know I have tons of laundry all the time. It's like it's never ending. No matter how much I do, there's always a ton of laundry. You could do a house cleaning little coupon. I know I would appreciate that. Or you could hire a house cleaner for your loved one. You could do a babysitting coupon. Or like for date night, or you could give them like a gift card for date night. That would be very appreciative. Or just a meal gift card for any time. It doesn't have to be a date night. It could be a family meal card, gift card. There's also other thoughtful gifts. I have done these myself. I've got a little paper I'm referencing to, but a calendar that you make yourselves, that like a wall calendar that you have pictures on. Those, especially those that are harder to buy for, grandparents, parents, great-grandparents, they love those pictures. So those are really good. I've also done a canvas picture. Again, I've gotten on Groupon, got a really good deal. You can pick a family picture and put it on that canvas and give it as a gift. There's also, you know, the picture frames that you can upload pictures to, and they show them like every few seconds a different picture. Our 98-year-old granny, she loves her picture frame. That is probably the best gift I've ever given anybody. I gave it to her years ago, and she is still talking about that picture frame. I love it. So our different family members will upload pictures of the great-grandkids and the great-great-grandkids, and she gets to see those. If you love water activities, you could also do kayaking. I've done whitewater rafting. It's pretty fun. Snorkeling, scuba diving, just wherever you live, adapt it to that area. If you're more of a snow person, you could go snow tubing, snow skiing, snowboarding. Those are pretty fun. In the south here, we haven't gotten a lot of snow lately. I think it's been about 3 years. So we're due for a big snow, and I'm sure we will get it. So I hope that those ideas helped you get some thoughts in your head about things that you may want to do for birthdays or Christmas. My son's game is about to start, so I'm going to go do that. I hope you have a great day or night whenever you're watching, and I hope you know that you are loved and you're worthy of love. Have a great day. Thanks, guys.